Hey everyone, Kelly Dean Allen here with you again. Time for a sort of new and hopefully exciting series of videos. I say sort of because over the years I've done a series of videos called Quick Riffs, wherein I do a short tutorial basically just looking at how to play some fantastic and for the most part famous guitar riffs. Well, we're going to expand on that quick riff idea just a little bit with 200 short and to-the-point guitar riff tutorials consisting of the top 200 greatest guitar riffs of all time. You see, I found a list on the internet on the website Digital Dream Door of their top 200 greatest guitar riffs of all time, and it looked pretty good to my eye with a couple of exceptions, so I figured that it would make for a good series of quick and easy to pump out guitar tutorials, hopefully maybe 2 or 3 per week while I'm learning and working on other longer stuff for my channel. Great little stopgap videos wherein we look strictly at classic riffs. 200 of the very best. And with that said, let's not waste any more time here and get started, shall we, with number 200 from Digital Dream Door's list. So then, number 200 on the list is Vertigo by The Edge and U2, and one of the heaviest guitar riffs ever put down by The Edge. You see, despite the fact that nobody would ever mistake early 2000s era U2 with punk rock, guitarist The Edge was looking for an opening riff to kick off the album that had somewhat of a punk rock feel and energy to it. Something simple, driving, and powerful. And he certainly found that in the killer opening riff to Vertigo. Let's close in here a little bit and learn how to play it, shall we? Alright then, number 200 is, like I said, Vertigo by The Edge and U2. We are in standard tuning for this tutorial. Opening riff to this one goes a little something like this. Right? And then we drop into the first verse. So mutes at the very beginning of this track. This track starts with drums. After the first beat of the drums, The Edge comes in with these mutes. Kind of like groups of 4 that you're going to repeat 4 times. Pop, 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 pop. Right, and then we drop into the opening riff. Power chords, 3-finger power chords, 5 of them to be exact. D, E, A flat, and G. Right, we're going to start in D. We're going to, this is almost entirely played on the downstroke. We're going to hit this D power chord, slide it into E, and hit it twice. Kind of like that, right? And you're going to repeat that 3 times. However, the 3rd time we slide that D into E, you're only going to hit it once. Kind of like that. Good practice for sliding your power chords around very quickly, right? Because this is played quite quickly. Right? And then we're going to move up to A, and we're going to hit this A power chord 4 times, and then chromatically back it off to G. Right? And then choke it off on the G power chord. And then we're going to repeat, but before we do, a quick little down up mute, and then grab that D and slide it into E. You're going to repeat that 4 times at the beginning of this track, and that is the opening riff, right? Final time, you're going to choke it off. First verse begins just over bass and drums. The Edge is just kind of vamping on a few more mutes, right, during the first verse. Just kind of random. Double hits, single hits, double hits, single hit, right? Just kind of random mutes that he's banging on the guitar there during the first verse. And then we're into the chorus. The chorus is using 4 of the same chords, E, D, G, and A. However, when we move off to G into A, full bar chords, right? We're going to be strumming all 6 strings. So E off to D, starting it off with a quick little down, up, down. And then you're going to move off to D, right? Then off to G. And you're going to strum that G for a bit, all 6 strings. I'm going to slide that into A, right? And again, all 6 strings. And repeat. Back to the riff. Right into the next verse. And that is the opening riff and the first verse and the chorus to Vertigo by U2. Certainly hope you enjoyed that, found it helpful. If you did, please hit that like button right down there. Drop me a subscribe if you haven't done that already, as that would be very kind. Hope you're well out there in your little guitar corner of the world, wherever that may find you. And we will see you next time with number 199 on Digital Dream Door's Top 200 Greatest Guitar Riffs of All Time. And coincidentally, it's also by U2 with Sunday Bloody Sunday. So I'll show you that one next. Take care of yourselves. Cheers.